What's up, guys, from the Suicide Grind? Sorry about the frames, but apparently someone has made a cover here in my server, my community server, which is really, I just link it to people who are like really close in the community, and I see you around like every now and then. Like, people are really common visitors of the community I invite to here, and yeah, basically that's it. So I'm apparently they made a cover of Snippy the Snake, so we're just gonna see here. Wow, they even have the FLAC option. Like, dude, come on. We're getting Suicide Grind covers in fucking lossless quality here. So let's hope that eventually it would let me download this shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm gonna turn off Discord. Hello? I want to download it. Thank you. Okay, look for viruses. Okay, there's not a virus in the. There's no virus in the file. That's a good sign. Now let's see. Can I open this with VLC perhaps? Let's do it. Okay, let's see. All right, right into it. I was trying to hear. I'm not sure if he did it or not, but I think he might have nailed the snake riff, which I call it. It's like if I can remember it, it goes like. Something like that. I think I can't really tell, but I think he might have nailed the snake riff. that noise is fun. I want to look. Can we just appreciate that noise there? That's probably one of the most unique vocal noises I've ever heard. That's really awesome. It might. Just for the record, it might actually just be two vocals at the same time. Now that I notice it, I noticed it was happening in the song there. So, but it sounded really cool the way you put it together. So. Just before the breakdown. Okay, we're gonna go back so we actually get to the part before the breakdown before. I like that he stayed true to the like original in terms of like the vocals, and he did also some of his own like touch to the riffs. I noticed that at least in like the verses and stuff, and some riffs are slightly altered, but but it's still true to the original sort of, especially with the vocals, with like how it's like. How to explain it? Basically, the vocals are recorded in a way that they're inaudible in terms of the lyrics, but once you know what the lyrics are, you will hear what the lyrics are saying in the vocals, and that it's like a weird thing where like when you know the lyrics, everything in the vocals you can hear it, but if you don't know the lyrics, you can't hear shit. You just hear. You just hear a bunch of noises otherwise, but. He also does a vocal part where it's like a vocal style, actually, where it's like physically inaudible to even hear the original lyrics, which I like. I was gonna comment on that, saying that I like that he made the lyrics even more inaudible in some of his vocal parts. That's kind of what the point of the slam metal is, really, if you think about it. Okay, let's hear the breakdown.
Something is coming and it's not meant to digest.
Wait for the last part. Oh shit, extended! Come on. I think you missed something here. You missed the one thing that could have made this cover perfect. And I'm gonna tell you it because I know you will be like, "Ah, shit, I really did miss that." You're gonna feel like a fool when you notice what you missed. You missed like the one part of the song that's like really special. Hold on, what the fuck? I don't even know what album it is in. Here we go. In the end, there's this. Wait for it. After the song.
Please pet him. He's very nice.
Yeah, that's a very important part of the song. It's actually part of the lyrics. So he kind of did miss a part of the lyrics there, which I will actually, because of the fact that actually is part of the lyrics. I actually wrote that before I said it, and yeah, I don't know if I put it in the lyric video, but yeah, the part where I say please pet him and he's very nice, it's part of the lyrics because I mean, if you know the actual lyrics, he doesn't seem very nice. the Snippy Snake, he does not seem very nice if you see the original lyrics. But I will still give this a 10 out of 10. It would have been an 11 or 12 out of 10 if he got the last part. If he got the last part with the please pet him, he's very nice. That would have easily brought this up to a 11 out of 10, like over 10. But this is a 10 out of 10 because he actually, the actual song itself, it's there. Everything is there that needs to be there. And yeah, I liked, and the only reason actually this actually kind of gets helped by a thing that he added, the reason why I'm actually not even putting this as a 9 out of 10 when I'm deducting points for the miss out on the please pet him, he's very nice part, is because of the fact he did actually do some little additions to the song. He didn't change the song in a way that made it completely different, but he added some alterations to the riffs that made it a little more into his style rather than just my style and being just a cover. He actually made a full-on different styled cover, and he also extended the outro breakdown, which I I really appreciate that, and especially with this little last part here, with like how long the scream is there. But the also another thing that you have to do in this song. It's I'll give that I won't deduct points for that, but it's supposed to go like it's supposed to have like a what's it called? You're not supposed to mute it complete. You're supposed to like instead of just doing it's supposed to be like that sort of. But that's just a simple detail that's like very hard to miss. What? Very easy to miss. Not very hard. But yeah, the part where I say Snippy the snake, like he's nice and please pet him, that's just unforgivable. Now, forget my frames? What? Forget them? No, don't do that. Forgive my frame rate for a couple minutes or seconds. Because, of course, this guy's not only a little person who just a cover of my song. No, of course not. He also does music. I'm not sure why he didn't put it in the music channel. I think he put it in the videos channel. Nope. Advertising channel. Okay, well... you know. He has a good song here that I know. I'm not sure if I can play the video without it lagging my entire video, but I'm gonna do it anyways and turn off Discord. This I will include because well, I can lower the quality once I get into it, but excuse my frames again. Actually, just excuse my frames for this entire fucking video. So this is a song I will link in the description. I don't know why I didn't like this. Probably because I watched it in Discord video, actually. And he also apparently has Japanese commenters. But that's probably because he's Asian. And for some reason, when you play like... when you're like Asian, you like spawn a bunch of other Asians for some reason. It's true on YouTube. I know this is a fact. Like, there's people who are Swedish who found my channel when... for the past, like, 15 years, I've never even spoken a single Swedish word on my channel. You know, it's quite crazy. But, what? Please unsubscribe. What the fuck is Ollie doing? Speaking of VTubers, I was gonna say this. This is not just, like, vocals and guitar playthrough. No. This is a full-on music video. I'm gonna say that he should change this title to an official music video because this is awesome. Because this first frame tells a story. It already sets the tone for what the title means. It means like the intro reflects his mental stability and life experience. And right away we can think with our brains, hopefully, unless you think with your ass, whatever you prefer to think with, your heart, your penis, your cock, your balls, your ears, maybe you like to think with your armpits or something, or like the hairs in your armpits. Whatever you think with, just use it right now. Even your tongue, if you feel like it, or your boogers. But if you just think about it for a second, just with this first frame of the video, the VTuber on the screen with the gaming keyboard and the custom keycaps on the whatever that's called, on the up down arrows, yeah, it really sets the tone that he's like a gamer who watches a lot of VTubers. You know, that's like a tone we have here, and it usually, well, not to say this in a mean way, but usually people who do so are depressed and lonely and do not have a love life and not much going for them. They probably hate going to school because everyone bullies them there. But, I mean, haven't we all been there? So, I'm not shaming that. I'm just saying that this can set a tone for the life experience part, the mental stability, why it comes to that mental stability, you know. School's not going too great and fucking, you never even hand in your math assignments because you fucking don't even give a shit enough to learn, like, how to count those equations or whatever the fuck they're giving you, because you realize that school is just a bunch of bullshit that you don't even need to get a job, and then you sit there all fucking depressed, thinking about killing yourself almost every fucking day because your parents are on your ass about your grades, but you know that you can just go and get an education on, like, an actual thing like a CNC machine or something like that afterwards for free, because that's the government pays it for you, and then you get that education, and you have an even easier time getting a job than if you would have had grades, and then all of a sudden, life's great. But here's the song that I'm gonna also react to, but I'm not necessarily reacting to this one. I'm actually going to do this guy a favor and review it as I go here. So let's just get into it here. Starts with a simple beat here, like a little, you know, you can see he's watching his VTuber and just vibing, and he's just like, that's just like, this is like, I have this to go back because this made me think of an exact moment, that, like, what's it called? The exact moment that, like, your mother or father walks into your room. That's like it's like the exact look you give them when they walk in, when you're like really watching something that you really want to watch, and then they just walk in with whatever the fuck bullshit they have to say. It's so perfect with that explanation. Oh my god, that's so awesome. And he's just playing his guitar, the little lead line there. You know, he's just enjoying his VTuber, enjoying his guitar, vibing. We have to talk about the lyrics, right? Oh, shit. Well, I'm gonna have to do it this one at a time, then. I'm gonna have to stop it, because it's much easier. So, this one... Dying brain cells. Okay, well, thank you, Brian. Oh my god, my brain is having a seizure. I think my brain cells are dying. So yeah, but let me see here. Yeah, okay, I'm right. I'm not stupid. I'm actually not losing my brain cells. So, dying brain cells, I hate the word brain for some reason, while eating bread is a really nice line. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to just say that's a nice line, and my brain just won't let me. This is like, wait, if we go full screen, it will be easier to see it. This is funny because scheduled fapping and PTSD, like, PTSD after scheduled fapping is like, it implies that every time he does his scheduled fapping, he has like a PTSD flashback to something in his life. It's like kind of like that reflects to. And then fucked suggestions, that could be anything, like suggestions of sexual suggestions, you know, or violent suggestions, you know, stuff you think about, you know. And that's just the explanation right there, just fucked up experience, fucking bull, you know, fucked up life, it's bullshit, you know. That's just really describing how depression feels. That it's nothing really special to that. But yeah, we can go on. And the song itself is pretty good, so it goes hard. And this is funny because I think he told me this is a real story. Like this entire song is pretty much a real story, but with a couple of jokes thrown in there. But I mean, this is funny because he found himself huffing black coffee in a Discord call, and you might wonder what the fuck were you thinking? And that's exactly probably what the point of the lyrics are. It's kind of like it ties into the like fucked up suggestions and like the thoughts and stuff with like you have really fucking stupid and dumb ideas, but you do it because, well, you fucking have nothing better to do with your life, so why not? In the short while my nose smells like coffee for a fucking hour. Yeah, I would imagine that's what it does to your nose, you know. Some people would probably enjoy it, so I mean, depending on who you are, this might be a win or a lose. Yeah, and that also ties into like for me that it's fucking bullshit part, because I mean like all they did was snort a little bit of black coffee, and somehow this guy's being like, oh, you have balls for snorting black coffee. Like, there's nothing ballsy about snorting coffee. It's like saying, oh, you're so cool for snorting cocaine. I love that you're a drug addict. What? Hold on, what? Acquired 100 NZD? That must be his currency. That must be his currency. Or something like that. Oh! The price was he probably got 100 NZD for snorting black coffee in a Discord call. Understandable. So it was probably a bet that it would promise, oh, I bet you won't do this, and then he's just like, well, what the fuck, might as well. It's 100 NZD. It's 100 New Zealands! He got 100 New Zealands! That's what I'm gonna call them. Which is this atrocity of humanity is just a nice lyric. Just a typical death metal lyric. Depression. That's what it does. Repeat the verse. Okay, this is the second story of the song. He once had a cleaning session and found a box that was pretty old. I mean, what could be there, you know? You kind of wonder. He was bamboozled, apparently, by him own self from opening this box. No! He opened the box and he told him no. Just repeating because it fits. And then going back to this chorus. Look at this guy. I don't even care if he did a lot of posts, like, you know, editing out the noises that were on the guitar while shredding. That was a cool solo. This is flat bass. Oh wait. My room was infested with bugs, but I pay less mind because, I mean, who the fuck gives a shit? It's for some reason putting black and hairy in the same sentence just makes me laugh. One black hairy caterpillar crawling on my fucking door. It's a black hairy caterpillar. Oh, that's just awesome. I wonder if that's the caterpillar consuming the crickets that are flying into his window, or if that's him consuming the crickets. Who knows? Then no more of them flying bastards on my window anymore. And back to the forest.
Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ.
That's probably the noise he made was snorting cocaine, no, coffee.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck, Jesus Christ.
That's a snare. Ding, 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 ding. Wait, that's not fair. He has a snare that sounds like Saint Anger and I don't. But he has a physical one. Repeating the chorus but in the breakdown. It's a clever way of doing it. And honestly, putting triplets in the breakdown is the better idea than putting full-on 16ths. Because triplets are so much more effective in a breakdown. Because in a breakdown, you want it to be slow and heavy, basically. Sometimes 16th notes work better in some breakdowns, but in this breakdown, it's so perfect with triplets. Whoa! That's just awesome. I mean, honestly, if the teacher was in the same room while it happened, when he performed extreme death metal in his Christian school, I think the teacher probably had a mental breakdown on the spot and started crying, honestly, because, I mean, that's just what Christian school teachers do when metal happens. And then when she came home, she had an existential crisis and got in a fight with her husband and cried more and probably took a bunch of wine, just a whole wine bottle, and down half of it, just got pissed drunk and fucking passed out on the floor. Then her husband fucked her while she was unconscious or something. Who knows? That's probably what happened, though. That shit was bussin'. I felt like an absolute mad lad after that. Especially after what I said. This line is funny.
Nah, it's not much more bullshit.
It is much more bullshit. It's kind of funny, actually, because it's not that much bullshit, because it's actually quite funny. And wait for it. Yeah. Oh, that's bread! Smart! See, this is why this is why I call this a music video, because of the first frame and the last frame of the video. The bread from the lyrics is there. His dying brain cells are happening in the video while eating bread. That's a nice detail, actually, which I like. So yeah, this should totally be just called a music video, because I mean, you don't need more than this for a music video, because I mean the shots of his face just looking completely dead inside, and the way when he looked over when it's like, oh, his mom walking in, it's just all perfect. So please go look up Dichophony on YouTube, Francis in parentheses Dichophony. This looks more like when you're grabbing a big fat pair of tits, but what can you do about it? Not much. I can't do anything about it because I just did it myself. But I'm gonna go take care of some bullshit myself right now, which is dishes, and yeah. Hope this was a little more than you expected here, Mr. Francis. I mean, I usually call you Dichophony, but I mean, whatever. Even I remember the old username he had, which was just dipshit. That was a simple username, but it's that username with the profile picture he had was really memorable. But I feel like Dichophony's just hitting the nail in the coffin. Really, it's a perfect like metal sort of solo artist name with some mystery to it, because it's a Dichophony. It sounds interesting enough to be like, what does that mean? And I don't know what that means, but I'm not gonna look up what it means because I like not knowing what it means. So don't tell me what it means either. But I'm gonna put this guy in the description of this video because I'm uploading this straight ahead. And if the frames were terrible in this video, well, shit, I can't really do anything. So like cope plus ratio, and yeah. Basically, your mom. So, you know the motto, stay cute.